Ladies and gentlemen, Descendant has returned, and we're not quite sure how we feel about him. Stick around. Hey everybody, welcome to Damage Check, your source for everything Vanguard related, bringing you news, spoilers, everything and the like. I am joined with the Doombringer Griffin.
Can't kill you in the zillion.
I hate you. I'm going home.
Sit down,
wait, that was my laugh, by the way. And to my actual right is Braxton L'Express.
It's not specific.
That's beautiful. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about this in a second.
So,
oh my god. I need voltage horns.
So, moving forward,
Why are you looking at me?
You know what I'm
let's start with the spoiler reel. First things first, the Senate has returned, but we'll get to that. Among other news,
People won't stop blowing up our phones about it.
that is true. He's very happy. So, it's been a while. Atlanta went well. We're happy to see your lovely shining faces as well. Once again, let's all give a moment for our lost boy Jorge. He is back in places unknown,
Florida.
versions of Scene. Continuing onward, starting with the spoiler reel. Let's take an old trip to the Sword Boys. Kicking it off, we're going to skip a bunch of stuff because a lot of the spoilers really have been
Pretty meh.
or the commons. And at a certain point, I'm just not about to talk about every single card that gets released unless it really catches my eye. But
Say your prayers, Gear Colossus. We're not covering you.
you know what does tickle my fancy? Sword Boys. So, Sword Boys, Hizamaru, Shiken Heisatsu. God, I love saying that word.
Yeah, you pronounce every other Japanese word in this game wrong.
I said Hizamaru's right.
Yeah.
Shinken Heisatsu.
Let's direct your attention back to all the Murakumo spoilers we had.
Those have a lot of letters, and they're not good. So, during your turn, this unit gets power plus 2k and auto rearguard once per turn, generation break 2. When your drive check reveals a grade 3, stand this unit.
Oh, Lord.
Say hello to Novogratz players.
Ashur Kaizen? Is that you? Are you coming back?
Yes, it was me. Thank you for asking.
I'm a grade 2 sword now. So,
I got
next
pretty.
is Suzurumaru
Tsurumaru Kuninaga Toku.
Thank you. This is a full-on SP nice card.
Nice.
Act Vanguard once per turn. Will you focus, Brax, please?
I am focusing. Descendants back. Me and Keith are talking.
Vanguard once per turn. Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. Choose a face-down card. Persona Flip. Choose a grade 3 and grade 2 from your drop zone. Call them as separate rear guards. If the number of face-up cards in your G zone is 2 or more at the end of the turn, choose one of those units and you may return it back to your hand.
We Grand Blue now.
This card is tasty. Yeah.
Considering our other strides are Iwatoshi, Hodomaru, and
Sword Boy, the best sword.
This is a welcome addition when you need some utility in your life, and it's not just, well,
they need a
I
G-guard.
got a Vermilion.
They need a G guard.
No, I got Dismal. It's the only G card they need.
Especially when you protect that grade 2 that's staying.
Somebody buy me some Gleams.
All I'm saying is, this is literally, you can ditch the stride and then call it and then bring it back. It's a free stride. Well, not free, but like, it's nice and tasty. I like this stride a lot.
We take those.
Moving on, bringing you more of them Sword Boys. We got Hikekiri, stride, Shiken Heisatsu. When your drive check reveals a grade 3, choose one of your rear guards. That unit and this unit gets power plus 5k until the end of turn. 1, this turns your grade 3s into triggers.
Okay,
That's nice.
2, it combos really well with that grade 2 because you can stand it and then give it 5k. Hello,
Yay, more title assaults. Woo!
not just title assaults, what's the name of that actual Nova Grappler? The Extreme Battler.
Sedanza.
Sedanza. Thanks, Sedanza. I'm glad to know you said that.
Or is it Sedanza?
Sedanza. I don't know. I call it Sedanza.
It's one of the two.
Nagas. I don't know what that is. Kotsetsu. What's that first one? Nagi-san?
Nagasane Kotetsu.
Thank you. Shiken Heisatsu. which, by the way, for those of you who are recent to the channel, Shinken Hisatsu is a ability special to the Sword Boys, which is essentially Limit Break 3. The skills are active with 3 mana which are higher. When you're
actually harder than you would think.
When your other grade 2 or less rear guards attack, this unit gets power plus 3k until the end of turn. And that's a grade 2 as well. So that's pretty cool. Because now you swing with the dude that's going to stand when you check the grade 3. This guy gets printed to a 12k. You swing with your Vanguard, you check the grade 3, you stand the dude, you give that dude a 5k. This guy gets a 5k. You check another grade 3, you don't stand anything, you give the other dude a 5k. Well, that's great. Now you just check 2 triggers, and they're both grade 3s.
But now I lose because I have no guard.
You are correct.
It's okay.
Hope you killed him.
Good thing I have other grade 2s to play from the last time we did this.
So, we're going to get there in a second, son. We're going to get there.
Can you hit me up? So, in case you didn't know, we've covered it before, but Demiurgus' skill is final. It's exactly like it is in the show. Choose 12 Zodiac Time Beasts from your bind zone, put them in your drop zone. Different Zodiac Time Beasts. And then you get to pick 12 cards from your drop, put them on top of your deck, and you get to have a good time.
Chronofang Rebellion is also the printed skill from the thing, I believe.
Yes, but let's talk about that a little bit later. Demiurgus could be fun. Show us all your ZTBs, even though we're not excited about those because they're all trial deck cards and they're going to suck. We already know 2 are vanillas.
Thanks,
Actual vanillas.
Thanks, vanillas.
Why would you even bother?
Thanks,
At least we know that they're going to...
I'm telling you, man, it's going to be Glendios 0.5, the deck.
Yeah, all of your other cards except your boss are worthless, and that's just how
because
it's
you can't
gonna
even
be.
turn the deck into beats.
Hey, at least
No, I think
threes
the
are
deck is
all
going to
awesome.
be beats.
Yeah,
Especially because
but-
of the starter that we're going to talk about soon.
Right, I just don't think the deck's going to be good beats. It's not going to be... Because Chaos beats... Glendios beats was good because the dude's got super beefy because of Glendios.
I mean, these guys are going to get super beefy, too.
Do they?
Yeah, especially with Speed Pulsar money.
Okay.
He gets 1k for every other Zodiac. And also the starter.
So, but let's move on because certain cards got a little bit of an upgrade.
This trial deck is ridiculous.
It's time to talk about Chronofang Tiger G.
Wait, what?
Chronofang Tiger
G.
Auto Vanguard Rear Guard.
What?
Generation
Wait,
Break 1.
what?
Yeah, it's a rear guard skill. Generation
Don't double
Break-
charge me for that.
Oh, we double charge it. Soul Blast 1 and choose one of your other rear guards and bind it face up. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the same column as this unit, and your opponent puts that unit at the bottom of his or her deck.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's tasty. And you can pick Zodiac Beast and put them in the bottom.
Rear guard.
Or water.
Technically,
Rear guard.
Rear guard.
Technically, I also want to point out that I'm pretty sure that the Chronofang Tiger G is also a Zodiac Time
He is.
Beast.
Yeah.
So technically, him and Chrono Tiger also count as different Zodiac Time
Yes.
Beasts,
They do in fact.
even though they're the same dude. Which means even just putting out a hypothetical possibility.
We could get enough that some of them will be good.
No, that even though all 12 will be in the start deck, I'm willing to put money that knowing Bushiroad and their money-grubbing ways, they will also have G versions of those same dudes in the set.
And I'm also very okay with that.
Oh, G versions of the Zodiac Beast? Oh,
Which would count as different dudes.
I'm okay
And
with
also
that.
with actual skills that are worthwhile.
Precisely. Therefore,
That
making
way, the cheap guys don't need to get the cards and
the cheap guys only need
Except
Demiurgus.
for
Yeah.
Demiurgus, for Chronofang Rebellion, all of the Chrono Tigers, and all the Chrono
But they won't need all the Chrono Tigers because they just use G.
They could just use G.
Why,
You're right.
what,
Because they're cheap. We
because
just
they're
cheap.
cheap.
Started
I
with
just said
that.
the cheap.
Why would you do that?
He just said the cheap. He just started that sentence with the cheap.
It's time to stop.
You need to go home.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my deck that wasn't that hard to build.
Metapulsar Panlong.
$17. Don't charge me.
Metapulsar Panlong
Actually, seeing play.
is the stride from the trial deck. Counterboss 1 at the end of the battle. This unit attacked a Vanguard. You may pay the cost if you do. Choose one face-up grade 1 or greater card from your bind zone and put it in your hand or call it to rear guard. Both of which are good.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
This is nice.
Mhm.
This could really combo well with Chrono Jet, actually.
Is this the stride?
That is the stride Panlong.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually
Apparently this is also Zodiac
this is
Time Beast.
beautiful. Because imagine the combo.
Not that it matters.
Not that it matters.
Could you imagine using this and like getting back one of the freaking Malums with Chrono Jet that you had bound earlier that turn
Oh, you monster.
with TikTok?
You can
Anyone?
also use Arlen.
You can also
11, TikTok, Time Leap, get that. All right, thanks. Your one TikTok.
Oh, like one grade 1 or greater. You can't because you got to grade 1 or greater. They watch themselves.
Grade 1 or greater.
You can't get
0.
TikTok. TikTok 0.
No. I'm saying.
Oh,
put Arlem or Malem or whatever on the board that you want for some reason later, and you swing with that, and then you just take it back with Panlong later because you're going to time leap that thing you just swung with, and it's still an 11k line.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
You could also use Malem, but if you wanted to.
All right. So that's everything. How do we feel about these cards? These cards are good. These cards are nice.
Mm-hmm.
These cards make you want to get the trial deck or start deck.
Well, congratulations, because they also come hot stamped. Enjoy your money!
At random.
At random.
Well, it's not really
at
at random. It's 1 per 6. Because when you get a case, which is 6 trial decks, there's always 1 hot stamped in those.
No, each come with 2 of the beasts.
Oh,
stamped.
got it. Oh, have fun.
Yeah, have fun getting all of the hot stamped ones. Max rarity? Okay.
I'm ready to play that dude.
And then they're all going to come out with G-Verses and Clan Booster. You're going to be super sad.
Alright, time for our third art of Chrono Jet. But this time, he's Chrono Jet Dragon.
G.
Thank you. So,
What does this one do?
continuous
That was
Vanguard.
Time Beast.
Continuous Vanguard. During your turn, for every 2 face-up cards in your G-Zone, this unit
Cards in your G-Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, dude, you would need 10 face-up dudes for this to really be substantial.
I mean, you just need them enough to hit.
Also, why do you have this? It's during your turn. Why are you swinging with normal Chrono Jet Dragon G? You're a sad panda man.
No, it says all your Zodiac Time Beast rear guards.
Right, but the skill is
Yes,
on Vanguard.
But the skill is on Vanguard and only during your turn.
So you're not.
Right. I'm saying like it's only going to be if it's because like if there's only 2 face up in the G zone, and it's only 1k each bigger. That's only like 2k per column. That's not that much.
Yes, and I'm going before that and saying, why are you ever using this skill? How unlucky are you when you can't stride and this is on your Vanguard?
Hey man, that's a rough time, bro. It's a rough time, man.
You're right. So I might as well just say, well, this is 11k and does nothing.
Timely Auto Vanguard. During your turn, when your Gear Beast or Zodiac Time
That
Beast,
says Dragon Friend. Gear
Dragon or Zodiac Time Beast G Unit Stride, choose up to 1 card from your hand, call it to rear guard, choose up to 1 of your rear guards, and time leap it.
I'm okay with this.
That's a better skill than the first one.
Yeah, because everyone really used it, but no one really.
No, I'm
used
talking about this skill.
I'm talking about
100%.
they're both good. I think they're both. I think this time leap skill is beautiful.
No, I think that's good. But like Ryan's like, when are you ever not going to be striding?
I think that one's still good though.
Yes,
He's gonna get +5.
you are correct.
And everyone else will
That's
get their
not how the
power.
regular Chrono Jet.
That is true.
No, that is true. But now you have.
But your columns are also bigger. So you can check
This is
5
good.
cards, and then your columns are also kind of 2k bigger each. If
Depending on
it's
how-
your first next stage.
Yeah, if it's.
If it's your first stride. I mean.
Yeah.
If next stage is your first stride.
Barring
Which
any,
is also
barring
assuming you
any,
got a G
barring
guard.
any G guards.
Which would still put you at only +1k.
Mhm.
They're +2k per column. Next. Oh, we got also his little baby boy.
Yeah, the start.
Chrono Dran G.
G.
That's why it's going to be beats.
Oh, we know. Chrono Gen.
G.
Forerunner, Generation Break 1, put this unit in your soul. When your other unit is placed on rear guard, other than from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 Zodiac timepiece with the same grade as that unit. Call it to rear guard, shuffle your deck.
Can you say, give me back my TikTok? And TikTok went to 1 and we get this card? I'm okay with that. Can anybody else say they're okay with
Is
that?
that all it does?
I hate everything.
Wait, that's Chrono Fang G, right?
Where'd Dremlin go? No, Dremlin!
Wow, you just lost the
Just
whole thing.
lost the
Well,
whole thing.
going under.
No, we're back in.
Now you gotta find it.
It was
No.
lovely sailing with you boys.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Oh god, Ryan's dying.
Sudoku.
I'm going down to the
Get the salt.
Alright, next.
Is that it?
Moving on to the Vanguard
Guaranteed you another
G Clan Booster 4, which, spoiler alert, also Gear Chronicle. By the way, if you like Gear Chronicle, get ready for a lot of damage check about them, because that's really all the spoilers are really right now.
Give me more set 9. Set
coming.
9.
So, auto, rearguard. When your other unit is placed on rearguard from your deck by Time Leap, if you have a Vanguard with Chronojet in its name, this unit gets power plus 2k until the end of turn. Then, also, Time Leap Auto Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a grade 4 Vanguard with Chronojet in its card name, choose one of your grade 2 rearguards and you may Time Leap it. What do you think about this skill? I think it's okay.
I hope it's not as bad as Sheedon, but I'm not totally digging it.
I'm actually not that kind of big on it either.
Now, granted, it does say grade 4 Vanguard with Chronojet, so if you have any kind of Chronojet on the Vanguard, all of your strides count as that, and if there's something you super need in the bind zone to say do something that we haven't seen yet, that could be a decent enabler. Especially if whatever you strode into doesn't have another Time Leap skill, or you don't have a History Maker. That's decent. I think it could be okay with more support. And since they made it a triple R and a clan booster, I really hope they were going somewhere with it. That's all I have to say about that.
I actually kind of agree with you, to be honest.
We don't know how good it's going to be until we see everything else.
We're actually got any words to say on
we
this?
keep needing to throw stuff out into the bind zone.
Spoilers too. Thinking.
We need some way to get us there that isn't, well, Time Leap combo. Or we're going to need that. We're going to need more main phase Time Leap on dudes that can't get to the bind zone through any other method.
Yeah. Also, this is Chronojet. No Tiger from me.
Alright. It's time to talk about a multi-Brucia Road card that I don't think we're going to get for quite some time, but
It's going the way of every other promo that comes out of Japan.
Also, it's a Royal Paladin. We never get the Royal Paladin promos.
Mm-hmm. Giving us
Still waiting on my grade 3 search. At this point, I won't play it, but I'm still waiting on it. It's a matter of principle. Where's my grade 0 Conroe clone?
We're entitled to
Spike Bros got it. Arc Saber Dragon also looks exactly like Alfred for some reason.
And is a giant dragon with other little dragons for scale.
Yeah, well, it's got a Soul Saber.
And something else.
And I don't know what the other one is. Is that Dink Saber?
Might be.
I can't see.
Looks like Dink Saber.
Little.
So it's a grade 4, not a stride. 13k base.
Well, color me interested.
Auto, Vanguard, Counterblast 3, Soul Blast 3. When your main phase begins, you may pay the cost. If you pay it, choose up to one card each, respectively, from your deck, soul, drop zone, or damage, up to a total of 3, and call them to separate rearguard circles. Then shuffle that deck.
This dude straight up heals the damage. For
Yeah.
CB3 and Soul Blast 3. And
And it really doesn't even matter how many damage you're at. You could be a 1, hypothetically.
No, because you have to CB3.
3.
Oh, so you gotta be at least a 3. I didn't think about that. That was stupid. But
So you won't have any cards in your soul, so you'll be picking everything but that.
if there was ever a card that said reduce the cost of skills from CB by 2, then you could do it at 1 CB.
Well, that'd be pretty crazy. And also really broken. That's the sad part.
And probably a Grail.
Another blaster is the same. I can't search it out with Vanguard Brave. Sad face.
Yeah.
And where's Arc Blaster Dragon?
Man, if only there was a card that said, Counterblast 1, put this unit into the soul. Check the top 5 cards for a grade 3 or greater card and add it to your hand.
You monster.
No,
I've got Conroe. And Red Bull.
I actually, and you got the one that just searches out an Overlord of your
Thanks,
choice.
Undo.
Hate you. So, I actually like this card. I like this card on, like, principle. In a vacuum. I don't like this card in practice. If this card came out like a year and a half ago.
Oh, this would have been bonkers.
If this one came out like 2 years ago as along with Novell, this would have been toasty. It would have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had a lot of good times with this card. But this card is 2 metas too late. Like maybe even 3 metas too late. Like
watch this deck. Watch that card somehow be meta somehow. I'm a cry.
I'm gonna wait for it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Can't make any of that.
Next is Deus Ex Machine
Ergos.
I'm pretty sure it's just a mistranslation.
Power,
and mispronunciation.
Buy the top card of your deck face up. When this
Strike,
card
by the way.
attack hits a Vanguard, You may pay the cost. If you pay it, choose up to one card from your bind zone, add it to your hand, choose up to one card from your hand, bind it face up. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the real money is Pulsar Speed Money. Continuous, rearguard, GB1. During your turn, for each of your other Zodiac Time Beast units, this unit gets power plus 1k.
Also Zodiac Time Beast.
Also a Zodiac Time Beast. Also a grade 2 9k. This is going to be a 4 of in every single Zodiac Time Beast deck.
Depending on how many Zodiac Time Beasts we need to fit in, maybe.
Even still, you make room. You find it. You make sure every card in your deck is a Zodiac Time Beast if you have to. Give it the old Jewel Knight
treatment. Just run it. But wait, what about Speed Bunny G?
Gets plus 2k. Don't double charge me.
Hang on. Let me just check if that was a promo.
It was a promo.
Yeah, it's a promo. Oh, we never get to play with that. Oh,
No, we might.
Sad.
Since there's like 3 in this monthly Bushiroad, or in the monthly, let's see, like, here's my issue. It says from the monthly Bushiroad, so it might actually not be a monthly Bushiroad card. It might just be a promo. I don't know. It's a tough one.
Good for mine.
Next, Chrono Tiger Rebellion. We've talked about it in the past, but let's go ahead and cover the full skill. Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 1.
Oh, you skipped one.
Did I really want to skip?
No, you skipped the part of the skill. Yep. Right.
Oh, first things first. Continuous. Vanguard. This unit gets power plus 5k for every 2 cards in your bind zone.
Hey.
That's kind of toasty.
At first I was reading this, and I will admit that I had a stupid moment for a little brain fart. I'm like, Continuous Vanguard, 5k, how are you not going to break this? It's a stride, Ryan. It goes away at the end of the turn.
Right.
Wake up, Ryan.
Mechanics.
Vanguard isn't getting that busted.
So, Auto Vanguard, Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 1, choose a Persona Flip. Choose one card from your hand and return it. So Persona Flip and choose a card from your hand and one of your rear guards and bind them face up.
They can be Zodiac Time Beasts.
So that's plus 10 as it is.
Yeah.
When this unit attacks, if you have a hard card with Chrono Fang in its card name, you pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets critical plus 1, drive plus 1 to the end of that battle. This card is stupid. I still think this card is stupid.
I think it's okay.
I think it's a great enabler for everything that's going on in your deck.
I think it's an enabler for like a lot of what you want to do in this deck. I think it's a strictly better Cross Gallop.
Oh.
Like, and Cross Gallop is good.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't gotta like ramp it up by like using McCree to get it up to 40-something K.
I just do it.
You just do it and you're like, oh, bro,
Well, I
take
can't
these
take
4 checks to the freaking hole.
Well, I can't take this damage, but he gets 4 checks anyway, so I'm going to get hurt on the rear guards anyway. Mm-hmm. And that, you need something when your
That's
vanilla
what
is
Cross
awful.
Gallop needed. A base crit. You know,
Dude, if you had a base crit,
I'd be dead.
Dude, if you had a base crit, it would have been the greatest thing. Because like 4 checks alone is like a decent amount of checks. It's like a restated Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Clearly what we're seeing out of this Chrono Fang Demiurgus mess with all the G trial deck stuff is we're going back to a Vanguard-centric deck. And it's going to look weird, but it's still going to be good.
4 drive checks ain't nothing to mess around with.
No,
Especially when it has a crit on its
When
own.
you've got 18 lines just sitting there with your snakes and your piggies, and you're like, well, I've got...
And your big ass rabbits.
Yeah, my big ass rabbits. I'm like, well, I got nothing to do with this. Time to hit you.
Don't double charge me for that.
I'm going to double charge you for all these things.
Alright, boys. It's time to talk about
The leaked poster Bushiroad was so against us seeing.
But I'm actually going to say something about another card. Because let's talk about the hidden gem. Because everyone's excited to talk about Zelia. But
Can't kill you.
there's actually a hidden gem here that might be...
Are we talking about Hex?
Oh, we talking about Hex.
Oh no.
Revenger, slay Hex's dragon. Grade 3, 9k. But it's okay, gentlemen.
Whoa.
Rest easy, sweet prince.
Put those coughs back into your lungs.
Looking like Hillary over here, though. Wait, hang on. You're telling me that there's something below 11k?
It's been a while.
I have not seen the likes of this garbage for far too many years. I thought I locked it in the ancient tomb.
What was that?
Lancelot.
What was that? 9k from set 6, Negromarl or something?
Yes. No, that was 2. That was set 2.
No. There was a grade 3 9K from set 6.
For Grand Blue?
Yeah. Or was it from set 2?
That's from set 2.
What a good time to be.
Yeah.
Where all of the other things are. Yep, he's a 9K. Yaksha's a 9K. Actually played that as a 1-of one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we should look at this. Tell me why Bouchard could possibly make a card like this.
Oh, you don't know what this does, do you?
Auto. Counterblast 1 and choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, by writing a unit with Revenger in its card name. Wait, what?
You have to write a Revenger to get the skill.
But is it a Vanguard skill?
Yes.
This is a weird phrasing. Basically, you gotta ride this dude, right?
Yes, and you have to write a Revenger, from the looks of things.
Okay. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 card with Revenger, Raging Form Dragon. Write it as Stan and shuffle your deck. If you wrote a card, choose a card named Revenger, Slay Hex Dragon from your soul, and put it in your hand. This is, what's the dude's name?
What's your dude's name?
Break Ride the Break Ride.
Break Ride the Break Ride? Holy something dragon.
Holy Shine Dragon.
Holy Shine Dragon.
This is their Holy Shine Dragon, except it gets freaking Raging Form, and it writes it for you.
Oh, yeah.
This is dangerous, boys and girls.
If we can figure out what the first half of the skill was trying to say.
It says when you ride it, search out Raging Form.
If it means that, then this is bad.
Now,
like,
if it
bad
says-
is good bad.
If it meant, like, when it's placed on Vanguard on top of a Revenger,
That's what it says.
by writing, it says, this translation says, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, by writing a unit with Revenger in its card name.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
That could just be poor translation.
That's
Could
what
be.
we think.
That's what
we
we're waiting
say.
on.
We got if the first half is actually meaning by writing. This card could mean that it could be like Raven Hair. When this card is placed by writing over a Revenger.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could mean when a Revenger rides over this card. Then you can do it.
Oh.
So you would have to ride like Mordred and then ride Revenger, which would be disgusting because then you get to break ride
And
then
all
you
that
get to do
garbage.
all the cool stuff that you get to do.
But we don't know.
We need a full definitive skill on this.
But for right now, what we're seeing is
Ride
this card fixes Raging Form.
Yes.
Which is dangerous enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like it. Jose's not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he's not happy.
I'm not a happy octopus.
And it goes back to your hands. You can stride with it.
Oh yeah, you just whoop, let's try that. PG fodder, whatever.
We're not gonna talk about the rest of them because we don't care. Next, the real boy to talk about right now.
Celestial Legion. Because clearly, Jorge, who is live messaging us, says
It's been 10,000
years. Gives you such a crick in the neck.
That's not. I don't think it's a Legion though, bro.
There is a Legion in here somewhere.
Grade 3, Celestial Support. When this unit is placed on rear guard from the damage zone, it gets power plus 3k until the end of turn. Damage zone, act, counterblast 1 if you have Vanguard with Celestial in its card name, and you have a face-up card in your damage zone with the same card name as the unit on your Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, call this card to rear guard and put the top card of your deck in the damage zone.
Yeah,
this card is strictly meh.
Yeah, I mean, this one's not good, but I was waiting on something good. Oh, we have another Zodiac Timepiece.
Yeah. We'll talk about that one too.
Okay.
Pulsar Tamer, Lugal Zodiac Timepiece support grid 2. When this unit attacks, if you have a Zodiac Timepiece Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 2k until the end of turn. Timely, Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. When you drive check reveals a grade 3 Zodiac Timepiece, you may pay the cost. If you do, time leak this unit.
Hello?
That could be alright.
Don't double charge me.
Puts it in the bind zone. That matters.
It is a grade 2, so time leak this, Galen, go into Chrono Tiger G. Call that to rear guard and stand.
Oh, Pulse Tamer, grade 2. So when this unit attacks, if you have Vanguard, this
And
unit
it's
gets...
an 11K.
Oh, so it's
It's
11k
11K.
attacker.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you drive check a Zodiac Timepiece grade 3, you can soul less 1 and time leap this guy.
Yeah.
That's alright.
That's disgusting.
See, I'm talking about stuff that puts itself in the bind zone. That's what I want.
That's also true.
That is what I asked for.
Well, the thing is,
I asked for this.
it's going to come back.
Unless you get rid of the anchor,
Yeah.
which you
Also
can
that.
do. The deck's pretty good at getting rid of anchors. It's not a very good ship.
I mean,
Cannot set down anchors.
if the base is Chrono Fang, it's going to be pretty difficult.
No,
we,
unless
don't,
you...
we don't have a Metallic Phoenix.
Oh, right, I see what you're saying. Warp Drive. Oh, Warp Drive is an auto. Right, I got it.
Yeah.
Calm down, I got it.
I still don't know Warp Drive does.
This could actually bring back Epoch Maker for the deck. Because Epoch Maker's on attack.
Ooh.
Yeah, on hit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have that.
It's not on hit, it's on attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought I had to hit.
I'm almost sure Epoch Maker's on attack.
We'll
We'll check it out later.
And then, it's time for your
It's
boy.
time for True Eradicator, Draconic Descendant, Zillion.
A.K.A. the new hype train.
Choose a face down card.
Stride.
Stride, obviously. Act Vanguard once per turn. Please God, don't let it be more than that. Persona
I'm
Flip.
Twice.
If you have a heart card with Descendant in its name,
Oh, if it was
until the
Eradicator.
end of this turn, this unit gets Auto, Vanguard, once per turn, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 2, choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. If the attack did not hit, you may pay the cost. If you do, stand this unit, and this unit gets drive -1 until the end of turn.
Hey, Big Daddy Descendant, how you doing?
So,
I'm back.
we've been processing how to feel about this card. At first, we were like, meh, but then we thought about something. Wait.
Hold on. We gotta give Jose his due. Jose was correct. His prediction was the accurate one.
Other than drive -1.
No,
No,
I
we
called
said
it.
that.
I said the drive -1.
And he didn't include the base crit.
I didn't include the base crit. That's the other part I was wrong about.
You include the drive -1? No, you said discard 4.
Oh, he's right. I did say discard 4.
Okay, well,
discard
you were slightly off.
I was the closest.
No,
though.
I'm not saying you're not. The drive -1 threw me for a loop. I was like, hello?
I kind of hope it was discard 4 and no minus drive. But I guess which one has a problem with 6 drive checks, unless it's with a Laurel.
Well, yeah, I'll just use this old card to make that happen. Oh, the card's $20.
So-
Sure doesn't care.
So here's the positives. One, this can be your first stride, and it has no GB restrictions at all. 2, though it requires Descendant, it does not require any other Eradicator things by any means.
Which was a big part of playing Descendant.
Now, Descendant does, but you're not going to be using Descendant. So what matters?
You can.
Here's what Braxton and I are starting to toy with the idea.
Oh, by the way, voltage. The first voltage stride doesn't need a Vanquisher heart. It's generic.
The first evolution stride?
Yes.
Is there a second? Oh, but the second one comes out in the set.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't know.
So far, nothing requires a Vanquisher as a heart either.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, looks like Narukami got their new boss, and it's Descendant again.
Yeah.
Technically, they got their old boss back. But we think, at least I believe, that the deck that will be centered around Descendant won't be around Eradicators.
It'll just be Descendant as the boss.
It'll be Descendant as the boss using Vanquisher support
to beat him down.
to beat your face in and retire your dudes.
Yeah.
It's going to retire your dudes, going to beat your face in, and you're going to have this to be your backup. Now, you can go into Vanquisher and then go into this.
Or Conquest
Or
in this.
you can go into this, Conquest, then the dude again. And, because even though
Possibilities, right?
it doesn't get a crit, it's still 5 drive checks.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 drive checks is literally, we just spent a long time talking about how good 4 drive checks are. 5 is strictly better than 4.
Attached to 2 attacks.
Exactly. And it's
I'm still trying to process how many. I'm probably going to run 12 crits and just go into this when you're at 4. I don't care.
And it's like,
Crit to win, let's play.
it punishes the opponent for guarding attacks, which I love. Love skills like that. So it plays mind games with them, just like Descendant did. It's a really good homage. It's not as powerful as I thought it was going to be, but it lets Descendant play with non-Eradicators, which I think is what Bushi wanted the card to do. I think at the end of the day, they wanted to say, let's bring Descendant back in the game without having to fully support Eradicators.
And I gotta give this to Bushi, at least they're reprinting Descendant in the set.
That's also true. Does it get a new art in the set?
I don't know, because the art that we saw of Descendant was
This
this
ride.
card.
Yeah.
So we don't know. I think I heard it's getting a new art, but
So
I can't be sure.
that's all the spoilers. That was actually a good bit. We talked a little more in depth in the spoilers. In terms of news, there really isn't much besides these spoilers. In the
ARG States happened.
ARG States happened. There wasn't one in North Carolina. That's why we didn't go. The closest ones were for 4 hours in either direction. so we weren't about attending those. Aside from that, really not much, I guess.
Mega Colony's still showing up.
Mega Colony's still popping up. Vanguard's still popping up.
We saw some interesting stuff. We saw a good bit, a good spread. The interesting ones being the standby Pendragon Brave from our boy Sean's AR-24 man ARGs.
What's up with that, man?
There's that one guy. He just comes in. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's about. He knows what he wants to play. He's just gonna give it to everybody.
All 24 of them.
Oh yeah, including himself, because he's kind of just screwed himself by playing that deck. But it could be good.
Aside from that, I don't really know the news, right?
Great on Rush popping up.
The hot stamps look nice. The hot stamp for
unintentionally making that more visible. Check out our deck profile. Watch the world burn.
I guess aside from that, there really isn't much to talk about.
Well,
we've got a rant.
Hey guys, Zillion's back.
Woo!
I'm gonna figure out how to build this deck.
There's a rant that you need to check out, either upcoming soon or I've already been up, probably upcoming soon. Make sure you check that out. That probably would have taken the spot of our subject. So I'm actually going to end this damage check early. We're also a little tired. It's good to be back. More content upcoming. We have filmed a bunch of new games, bringing you a new series as well called, Actually, Ryan, you tell them about the new series we're coming out with.
So, we have a lot of decks. And, we have the ones we like to play. Anything Kagura's related, I'm on. Braxton likes Shadows and Kagura. Say likes
I like whatever's good.
But that means that when we want to put a deck on camera, we like to have that deck down pat. While I'm talking, find some Mask Absolution.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
All right. So we have, close to 30 decks between the however many of us there actually are at the moment. But that means that we can't really sit down and master every deck we come across. We pick up a deck, we think it's cool, sometimes we sell them or trade them or just, have decks for a little while. But we want to get the content out to you guys. And that's why we're starting a new series called First Timers, which pits someone who has never played a specific deck before against someone playing one of our more fun decks that we built because it was cheap, because we liked it, because it's an old passion, or it's just a little outdated. So you can really see a new deck that you can watch us learn something while seeing another deck that we maybe don't get to play very often. So you might get to see a match like Braxton using Thavas Aquaforce against Token Ranbu.
I might actually play Ezel.
Because, you can
play Ezel Gurgwit.
Oh, yeah.
Or Beast Deities.
I
need Bustards for that.
One of the many we have Bustards.
Oh.
They're with Nate.
Guess I'm gonna go buy some Bustards.
But it's another chance for you to see some of the more fun decks that we have and get to see us, either try to reason out how to play them or why they might be good against decks that we do know and just don't get to play seriously very often.
And this is separate from the actual match videos where we actually go at each other's throat and try our best to win. For example, decks that I'll tell you right now will never be on our First Timers. Gear Chronicle you'll never see in a First Timer series.
Unless we can have powerful decks in there, but we just can't know how to play them.
Right, but all of us know how to play, even I know now how to play Gear Chronicle.
Mm-hmm.
We've all learned
how to play.
We all pretty much know Kagura.
We all pretty much know Kagura.
None of us are playing Vanguard.
Vanguard.
What about Blade Master?
No, Blade Master would definitely be the one allowed in First Timers. CBD. I might let someone else play CBD, but
we've all played CBD.
We've all played CBD.
So that won't be on there.
But we have decks like Bluish Flames and
Cosmic Hero. Even though Cosmic Hero has been played in an official match video, it also is a Tier 2 fun deck. It's not like Tier 1.5, Tier 2. It's not something that can push all its way through. Even though I want it to, it can't. It's just a simple fact of the matter. But in a format where Ryan's trying to learn Great Nature, it's perfect because I'm just trying to do some dinky fun stuff and he's trying to do some dinky fun stuff because trying to figure out what he's doing. And it's a new way for you guys to see our approach and at our thinking process. Typically, we do an Ask Absolution here, but I'm actually not going to pick one up tonight. I think this damage check's ran on long enough, to be honest. But we want to thank you guys for sticking around. Make sure that you check out our Facebook where we're bringing always more content. Now bringing you spoilers of the day,
articles,
the occasional article from our boy the Irish God, and
hopefully some more videos.
And live videos sometimes when we're having a good day. So make sure you check that out. We'll talk to you next time here from Team Absolution. Peace.